Hey y'all. So the second part of this verse in Micah 6:8 is to love mercy. And so if you've been with me any length of time, the Amplified translates this mercy as loving kindness or kindness and mercy. And so you know that is hesed. That is the whole reason that God created man in the first place was that he would have someone to lavish, that he would have someone to pour hesed on. You know, there's really not a good English word for hesed. There's not a word strong enough to really depict the intensity of hesed. And it's a covenant love. You know, these days there's not a whole lot that's unbreakable, but a covenant is something that is binding for all eternity. If you're in covenant with someone, it's not just that it's between you and them, but it's continuous for generations. So it's family binding. It's not just to me, but to my children and to my children's children. And that's why in the Bible, a lot of times you read the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, generations, that he would be to your children and your children's children, or continue for 1,000 generations. It's because it's covenant, it's binding, and it's never ending. This hesed is God's love towards us. It is kindness, it is favor, and it is mercy. It is to my detriment. I'll see that you have what you need. All of my resources are at your disposal. They are available to you. It is loyal love. And so when he says, do justly, love mercy. Love here is affection. It is showing affection. It is placing value, honoring this hesed. That we would recognize and that we would love the way that God is towards us. You know, there is no question of God's love for us. It's very evident. It's not changing. Jireh, which is a new song, new-ish. It's been out in the past few months from Elevation and Maverick City Worship. And my most favorite line is, it doesn't take a trophy to make you proud. I'll never be more loved than I am right now. And I sing that to myself over and over again. And it's true. I don't have to give him anything. Again, like these verses said, shall I come before you with burnt offerings or calves? Would you be pleased, Lord, with thousands of rams or 10,000s of rivers of oil? Shall I give my firstborn, the fruit of my body for my soul? No. He just wants me. And for me to see his hesed, the way in which he loves me. We love because he first loved us. And when we begin to see his love, truly see his love, you know, Paul says in Romans 12:1 and 2, he says, I appeal to you, therefore, I beg of you, in view of all of the mercies of God, to make a decisive dedication of your body, presenting all of your members and faculties as a living sacrifice, wholly devoted, consecrated, and well-pleasing to God, which is your reasonable act of service and spiritual worship. He says, do not be conformed to this world, fashioned after and adapted to its external, superficial customs. He says, but be transformed, changed by the entire renewal of your mind, by its new ideals and its new attitude, so that you may prove for yourselves what is the good and acceptable and perfect will of God. And so God has said, what is good? Oh, that you would love my hesed. Oh, that you would honor my hesed. That you would begin to see hesed and that it would change you. You know, again, his love for us is not in question, but when we love him, it changes the way we act. It changes the way we live. It changes everything because we see his love. And so we do justly, we do rightly, and we love, we honor, we cherish, we value hesed. And tomorrow we'll pick up with walking humbly with our God. I'll see you then. Bye, y'all.